Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Loretta. So, I have decided to go ahead and open an Etsy store. Uh, the It should be in the information in the box below because I uploaded it to my actual channel information. Um, so I wanted to show you this. I just love this. This is another beaded embellishment that I have made. Like I've said before in several other videos, that you can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can put a pin on it, embellishments for hats, a closure for a shawl, put it on a junk journal, a fabric book, a pillow, a purse, whatever. So I just want to tell you a little bit about it. This is I found this at the antique mall. It's a piece of glass, and somebody had taken this image and put it in, face down, and then painted gold all over the back of it and along the edges. It's not symmetrical, it's not round. It was 50 cents, and I just loved it. Sorry you're getting a reflection there, but I don't know what else. I don't know how to not do that. Anyway, so I bezeled it with two different kinds of gold beads, and then I put it down on a bigger piece and used, this is shibori silk ribbon here that I put all around that, and then just did some beads willy-nilly. So it's surprisingly light, even though it's good size. It's the size, the palm of my hand, but it's like super light. So the other thing, my daughter and I are getting ready to do a craft show coming up in October, and I'm trying to come up with some things. Oh, this will be in my Etsy store, by the way. I'm trying to come up with some things to actually sell at this craft fair. So I made two little small junk journals. One is from a paper bag, and one, like the boxes that your bar soap comes in. That's what this is. It's a Dove soap box. So anyway, and I just decoupaged it and put some fabric and some lace on the spine, and it's just really, it's just this little tiny thing. I mean, look at, it's so dang cute. So and it's pretty simple on the inside. This is a paper clip on this first page, and then a pocket with something that says note to self. And then there are some sort of just leftover scraps from that other junk journal that I did. So I did some stamping there. So, I mean, Lord only knows like where all these papers came from, because I can't tell you. I do know that I stained and painted and dyed all the papers that are in here. But other than that, I know this is Artie Mays, I think, but other than that, a lot of it is just scrapbook paper bits and pieces, like this one, so I don't know where it came from. This is an index card. Yeah, I love the way that turned out. So in here's a little envelope and a little tag. Sorry about the shadows. It's like, 3 o'clock. I don't know what the deal is. So it's 3 signatures. Plenty of journaling space. I tried to make sure that there was plenty of plain pages in here, because it's really small, so you can imagine that, you're not going to get much writing in here at all. It's probably more for just like inspirational quotes, or maybe, Bible passages or something like that you like particularly, or, I don't know, funny things your grandkids say. I know mine say quite a bit. So, and I have a collection of old photographs, and because and they're in a special drawer, and I've told my husband that if I kick the bucket, the ones that are in that drawer are not actually related to me. So he knows. But anyway, so I've been making copies of them onto cardstock, and putting them in the junk journals because I just think it's just fun, and it just adds a little bit of I don't know, personality to the little journal, you know. And I have quite a few. You know, that's the one thing, whenever you're collecting them for something to use, you can kind of be you know, choosy about what you actually get. It's not just any old picture. I know, like, most of my old pictures of my family are just people standing in the front yard. You know, not really doing anything all that impressive. But I'm hoping I get both of these journals in before this battery runs out. But anyway, I just thought that, you know, I got out a new bar of soap, and, you know, your mind starts thinking weird when you start doing this kind of craft. You know, you start looking at everything as possible art supply, you know. And so I got out a new bar of soap and saw that little box, and I was like, oh, I can do something with that. And so I did. I have no idea if anybody at the craft fair will be interested in purchasing anything like this. You know, I kind of almost feel like if you don't already know what a junk journal is, that you probably would just pass right by them. Here's another paper clip that I made. I'm trying to keep it to where you can, the shadows aren't too bad. So pretty simple and straightforward. Not a whole lot of flips and tucks and pockets. There are some. There's another one of my old photographs. And so that is it. Like I said, it's 3 signatures. I think I actually did a better job at getting the signatures in this time. So, and then this one I made out of a paper bag. So this is just a barrette clip that I have on here. And so in this first pocket, that's the bag, there's some journaling cards. And this one again is pretty straightforward. I didn't really do a lot of embellishing, not like I did on that big one that I made for my friend, which I'm giving to her tomorrow night. So, but I love some of these papers. They're so neat. A couple of index cards. I really liked the way the index cards turned out when I coffee stained them, because the lines, the ink on them sort of ran, and it changed everything, you know, color-wise. And then here's another one of those little photographs just tucked in this very small spot there. Anyway, and so then, you know, it left it with no lines, but I don't know, it was just kind of cool the way it turned out. Some envelopes in a glass bag. Paper. Oh my gosh. Okay, if this thing runs out, I will just see you guys next time, okay? Because I need to get new batteries. I think this is Mrs. Coggs, I think is what that is. Life is the flower for which love is the honey. Victor Hugo. Oops. That's 2 different paper flowers there that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I did all this stamping and whatever that's called. Anyway, I did it, whatever it's called, right? Oh my gosh. Stenciling, that's what it's called. And because these are such small books, I thought I would make very small tuck spots. But anyway, today's beautiful moments are tomorrow's beautiful memories. Little journaling card there. And this Alone We Can Do Little, Together We Can Do Much by Helen Keller. And this is another Mrs. Coggs, I do believe. I did all that stenciling. Oops. Some scrapbook paper and the other half of the paper bag, which doesn't have anything in here, but you can put something in there. Anyway, I was actually really surprised how quick these actually worked up, to be honest. I think I made this one in like a day and a half. So it's kind of hard to judge because, you know, you spend a whole day dyeing a bunch of papers and you spend a whole day making this, you know, paper clips or whatever. So then when it comes down to actually putting it together, it's hard to really know how much time you have in it, you know. But anyway, this will be in my Etsy store. The pink butterfly that I did a video on the other day is also already up in my Etsy store. And I have one other. This one will also be up in my Etsy store hopefully by this evening. So these are going to the craft fair. So I have no idea what to price them. None whatsoever. But anyway, it was fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great holiday weekend if you're in the U.S. Yeah. Bye.